Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Alex. I do all things tech and gaming related, specifically Linux. Today I'll be doing a playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. This will be my first playthrough, so come along, join in the fun. There will be timestamps at the bottom if you do want to skip through certain sections. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you think. Let's have some fun.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Alright, I assume I'm the guy that's been shot in the face.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy.
So after clicking through 100 different DLC add-ons,
How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name shall be King Daddy.
Can't say it's what I'd pick for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
And this is the face that I ended up settling on. Perfect for the Wasteland.
Well, I got...
These are my skills that I decided with.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, Bighorn are dropping.
After
What do
I
you
sit
say
bare-assed
we
in my
take a seat
underwear
on
on
my
this
couch and we go
musty,
through a couple of
moldy
questions?
couch
See if your dogs are still
to
barking.
catch diseases before I even get to the Wasteland. Now let's get intimidated by Doc.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Oh,
So after a full psychological evaluation, some strange questions, eventually we get through it.
okay, now I got your stakes. I want you to tell me how many stakes. First one, conflict between money. I need to get reliable support. I'm always fixing to be a center. I'm slowly wasting ideas. I charge you to deal with almost done here. What do you say how it is? I'm losing. Okay, how about this one? Last one. Well, it's all short. You only have to compare it to some results. See if I'll see back here.
Choose our different skills, and we're off to go, hopefully, roam the wildlands.
All right, great. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back.
Alright, now that my
I'll
character's
fix
set
you
up, all the traits have been
Try
chosen,
not to get killed anymore.
it's time to start our new life. Welcome to the Wasteland. After another 3,000 DLC add-ons, we can finally get moving around. After heading to the saloon to go speak to Sunny Smiles, find out what's going on.
Cheyenne, stay. Sure can.
After Sunny gives me the rundown,
roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're out for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even easy people's in it with crack dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Until next time.
so I left the Wasteland, trying to figure out what to do next. Until I realized that I was supposed to go back to the saloon and speak to Sunny Smiles again. So back to the saloon we go.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Yeah.
There we go. Now we're outside training with Sunny Smiles.
That's
Showing me
the
the
right
ropes.
idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down. Nice shot.
After getting
Well,
a
that's a
hang of
start.
my weapon,
But I don't reckon
it's time
you
to
came
take
me
on my
learn to
first
fight
job from her.
sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Follow me.
Don't mind shooting some critters. Let's take care of the vermin.
Hear that one right behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get a jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Let's go hunting.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Come here, gecko, gecko. Come here, little gecko, gecko. King Daddy won't bite.
Come on!
Hunting time! Since the gun was too easy, I decided I want to go hunting with the machete. Where's my machete? Come here, gecko. Slice, slice time. After the Gecko Slaughter, it's time to talk to Sunny again. After figuring out some controls of just setting up my hotkeys, figuring out how to quickly switch between my weapons and grenades, adding stim packs.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along.
It's time to take over the
Shouldn't
next
take more
mission.
than a couple minutes, especially with 2. Come with me.
Alright, on to the next adventure, Sonny. After discovering that I can pick up buckets, I spent an unreasonable long amount of time trying to put this bucket over Sonny's head.
Come on!
After dicing and slicing these geckos, there's the next ones. Wait for me! With all the geckos dead, it's time for my reward. First, I gotta loot this dead girl's body. Not like she's gonna need any of that stuff. After spending another silly amount of time trying to get this bucket on Sonny's head. Failing every time. Eventually decided it's time to see if we could get rid of the dog. He doesn't like the bucket on his head.
Ah, hell.
Okay, I give up. Nope, psych. I'm gonna fill up a bucket of water. Like I said, too much time spent playing with the physics. Let's get back to the game. Some parkour. We'll make our way back to town. More parkour. Oh yeah, fence running. Okay, it was time to find some ingredients for our first Stimpack potion or health potion. Swing and a miss at nothing. I'm deadly with a blade. A little bit more parkour. And we found the first flowers that we need for our health pack. Now to find the next ingredient. We have to head to the top of this hill. Scorpion. I'm way better at smashing things than I'm at shooting things, so it's be quite obvious. So I brought up my machete again. Never stood a chance. Up the hill we go. After missing every shot, I realize my strength clearly isn't in weapons. But how to take care of all this vermin? Can't shoot for shit. Obviously not knowing that these guys aren't nearly as difficult as they seem to be, I decided to just go head in. All or nothing. Down he goes. Last 2 flies. Take out the trash. That's why we're using the machete. Okay, after spending an embarrassing amount of time looking for this flower, I decided I might just open this grave. But last minute I ended up spotting this flower, the Brock flower, which was the last ingredient that I needed. Thankfully I didn't desecrate that grave. All the way back to Sunny's camp we go. The long trek. And some more running. Hey look, a bucket. I mean, I had to try one more time. Okay, I give up. Time to make some drugs. Heating powder.
Hey, that's not bad,
Hope
see?
it's white.
All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet
Mom,
newcomers.
sounds like a Milf to me.
She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
After making my trek back all the way to town, hoping to find a Milf somewhere. Back to the saloon.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're
Back
burning
to the
this
saloon, I
town
found
to
some
the
trouble here.
ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
After Sonic sprints past me, I found the
Well,
Milf.
you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I
Quite the
finally got
Milf
to
she
meet you.
is.
Welcome to the
Hey,
Prospector
Trudy.
Saloon. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be captain for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world.
After a nice long chat with her, I agreed to fix her radio for her. Let's get some tunes up in this bitch. After looking around for her, not finding her, I assumed she went to bed. Decided it was maybe a time for me to find a bed of my own. I thought perhaps the dock might help me out with a place to stay. So I thought, let me run back up to the top of the hill and see what the dock has to offer. Back at the dock's house. Looking for the dock, I found him just standing, staring over my bed, which kind of creeped me out. What are you doing, weirdo? Just waiting for more people to get shot in the head.
Welcome back.
Well, that
I
was
had hoped you wouldn't need to
creepy.
come see me again so soon.
I think
What can I do
I
for
don't
you?
want to sleep in your house. Thank you. Alright guys, that was part 1 of this playthrough. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in part 2 for the next one, where we continue where we left off. Give me a like, subscribe, tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and go have a blessed day.